Christians becoming public enemy #1 worldwide. Issue date, May-June 2013. Coast Guard Rear Admiral William D. Lee is under attack for giving a Bible to a serviceman who had tried to commit suicide. There is a major effort to forbid all witnessing of the gospel in the military. The British Telegraph newspaper recently reported that Christians suffer greater hostility across the world than any other religious group. It quoted a study that warned that Western political leaders have been blind to the extent of the persecution in Africa, Asia and the Middle East. Militant Islam is identified as the most dangerous threat. Christian converts in Muslim countries are subjected to severe persecution, including prison and execution. If a country allows a sizable group of Muslims to settle there, they soon begin to request a special treatment in line with Islamic law that tends to marginalize Bible believers. If something like the Arab Spring rises up and Islam gains political control, Christians are soon made to feel very unwelcome. Developments in Egypt, Libya, Iraq, Afghanistan, and Syria are recent examples. Hundreds of thousands of non-Muslim refugees have fled these countries in recent months. This persecution has been largely ignored by Western governments and media because of a basic misconception about Islam. In the West, the separation of religion and politics is held sacred. This blinds leaders from seeing that, in Islam, they are one and the same. It is now becoming obvious that tolerance of the religion of Islam is a Trojan horse. Muslim leaders are dedicated to using freedom of religion to gain political dominance and then impose sharia law. It is easy to see what happens then to Christians by looking at sharia-dominant Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq and Afghanistan. The study further points out, the blind spot displayed by governments and other influential players is causing them to squander a broader opportunity. Religious freedom is the canary in the mine for human rights generally. This only hints at a huge fact that most historians ignore. Nowhere else in the history of mankind has the common man enjoyed the freedoms and prosperity as he has during the Christian era. Only after the Reformers threw off the bondage of Roman Catholicism and published the King James Bible did true freedom ring. Today, that canary in the mine is slowly choking to death on the poisonous gas of godless humanism. If we do not recognize the danger and return to obedience to the God of the Bible, he will repeat his Old Testament strategy.
The only reason we have killed this man today is because Muslims are dying daily by British soldiers. And this British soldier is an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. By Allah, we swear by the Almighty Allah, we will never stop fighting you until you leave us alone. So what if we want to live by the Sharia in Muslim lands? Why does that mean you must follow us and chase us and call us extremists and kill us? Rather, you lot are extreme. You are the ones, when you drop a bomb, do you think it hits one person? Or rather, your bomb wipes out a whole family? This is the reality. By Allah, if I saw your mother today with a buggy, I would help her up the stairs. This is my nature. But we are forced by the Quran in Surah At-Tawbah, through many ayat throughout the Quran, that we must fight them as they fight us. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. I apologize that women had to witness this today, but in our lands, our women have to see the same. You people will never be safe. Remove your governments, they don't care about you. Do you think David Cameron is going to get caught in the street? When we start busting our guns, do you think your politicians are going to die? No, it's going to be the average guy like you and your children. So get rid of them. Tell them to bring our troops back so you can all live in peace. Leave our lands and you will live in peace. That's all I have to say. I mean, Allah's peace and blessings be upon Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.